This time, the opponents are not Moon and Lin, but two names that you are well aware of. After 1-0, the best Chinese undead is facing off here. And the only remaining undead in this tournament in Color Cup, and his opponent is our man. He's coming from Europe, from the CIS region, to be fair, from the Ukraine. The vice world champion is stepping in the ring. Foggy Balboa, the boxing gloves are on.
A player's forces are
and it looks good for him, to be honest. It looks pretty good for him. If we look at the statistics, 58% versus undead, only Happy at 1-0 seem to be able to stop him. For WFZ, this is one of his best matchups, but against Foggy, you see it 36% only. In recent encounters, man, it's always the Ukrainian winning this. Will it be the same today with the ping? We have to keep in mind, this is NetEase, this is China servers, this is a Ukrainian fighting with a 180 ping. In the bottom left, we have WFZ. In the bottom right, we have Foggy, who started with the creep against the mercenary camp, but didn't really work as it seems. No big item, no experience, so his game plan is out of the window. We have to thank one of our supporters and one of our most beloved supporters here. Thank you, Todd, for 7 months of subbing, man. Always great to see you stream, always great to see your videos on YouTube. So give this guy a follow. He deserves it. WFZ is coming in with ghouls. Ghoul pressure against his Engine of War. Foggy is not allowed to lose this one because it's his only production building. He's going in with Huntress, but this is hard to hold. Only one Wisp to repair. The Demon Hunter and one Huntress to hold this, but it is working. The damage is sufficient. The ghouls are taking damage. And yeah, this push is defended already. There's a Wisp in place. Huntress Hall, as you see, for the Huntresses. Tier 2 tech is on the way, but it's actually faster.
Are under attack.
Despite this being a ghoul build, why is this faster? Massive ghoul commitment by WFZ early on. And this is not normal at all. Like,
a town is under
if you go Huntress, you're always late. But not Foggy. He is finding solutions once again. A Huntress seems to be stuck here. Yeah, now he uproots and harasses. He was well aware of a ghoul push. And he knows how strong Huntress are on Twisted early on. So this seems to be easy to defend now. With this area of effect, with a normal damage, should be fine. No Garg play, obviously. The Chinese, I don't even know if they have a hotkey for gargoyles. I've never seen them. Like, sometimes against the Zeppelin harass or something, but apart from that, they never go Gargs. So, Naga or Panda is once again the question here in 1.28. How to counter the undead power spike on tier 3. 500 gold for WFZ. This will go into the second hero. Could also be a Naga. He's moving towards the tavern, so a lot of aggression most likely. And he keeps the Night Elf from buying his own second hero. At least he's doing so far. The Hunters are fast. They could go around the ghouls. Oh, almost this around here. On both sides, actually. But the glaives are too strong. The ghouls don't stand a chance. He needs earlier fiends than usual. Slaughterhouse is coming tier 3. He delays the level 2 because he has not a single point of experience.
A town is under siege.
Is there an expansion coming up? Wow. But what a scouting as well. Like, very, very, very early expansion by Foggy. Super risky to do so. But he's keeping him busy here with the Hunters, and this is why that is working so well. The Expo's already up. It's scouted, but it's up. But once the fiends are out, how does he want to defend this? Dryads are coming, obviously. No, what? Double Ancient of Wind against Undead. Remind tried it to make talents work against Undead. And now Foggy is doing it again. Huntress for the ground. And mass air immediately? Can't really believe this.
A player's forces
Upgrades are
under
coming
attack.
already. Weird play by the Ukrainian. Keeper of the Grove as well. Protection 3, not the one he wanted. Ring here as well. WFZ is called the Lord of the Rings in China. It's said that he has 50% more economy than usual Warcraft players because he always finds the items that you want to sell, so he gets additional gold income all the time. And speaking of additional gold income, this expansion is set and WFZ is so far away. It is usually the timing, once it's up and hasn't mined yet, that's when you want to push. Not possible at all against this army. More Huntress and Fairies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fairy Dragons against Undead. What a weird play. Lich second. Ghoul Frenzy. Destroyer upgrade. WFC is getting weird. These ghouls won't do anything. It comes down to the number of fiends, actually. Is he committing more to fiends? Not really. I'm not sure if he actually needs this Ghoul Frenzy upgrade.
A player's forces are under attack.
He finally creeps this. A Mauler would be decent, I guess, but it's a big commitment. No. What a story it was that Foggy made it into the Automats final. Quite unbelievable. Everything he does is quite unbelievable. Such a commitment. And he defeated WFZ at GCS. It was a 2-1. And the other Undead he faced in serious competition this year was TBCBM. He defeated him 2-1 as well in the Automats Cup. For WFZ, man, his statistics this year against Night Elf, he's missed a 1-2. As I said, he faced Foggy. He also faced Moon at GCS. Lost 1-2 as well. He lost 1-2 to Lawlight, to Live, and then again to Lawlight in Automats and AWL. So wouldn't be too surprised to see a 3-mapper here. First Destroyer is up. Web is coming in. Does he have enough damage for this to work? Huntress on the ground are nice. Growth the Beast though, and no Dispel. This is so much damage on WFZ's side, man. And Nova coming in. Heal Scroll being used to keep the Huntress up level 2. But what does he really want to go for? I mean, Treants can be dispelled. And the Destroyer is still up with a lot of damage. Demon Hunter, of course, the one to carry Foggy. But he finds himself in the surround. Can he walk out? Yes, he can. But the Fairies are hurting. And they're suffering. And WFZ plays it well. 47 supply against 45. Still 400 gold for the Ukrainian. And I'm not sure that he really wanted to go for this keeper. I mean, this Entangle is great against Fiends, and there's only one Entangle, but wow, look at this decay! Robe of the Magi plus Pendant of Energy is so many coils. But, okay, Foggy lost a bit, but that was the one fight with the Scroll of the Beast that was most likely the strongest point of WFZ's game, and Foggy survived. So from now on, where do you go? More and more and more Fairies. He's staying on tier 2, that means he won't have an orb. He can't attack air. He can go Hippo still. Naga's third for even more damage. WFZ wants to end this game now. And he's pushing the expansion. Did Foggy have the time to build an army again? 55 supply on both sides. Immediately nuking the DH, and he has to pop the Invul Potion. He has Treants for some normal damage. It is working level 4 though. And the damage of the Fairies is basically non-existent. He's killing one Fiend, he's killing a second one. This is looking better. But there was a sweet coil saving this one. Can the Fairies get rid of the Destroyer? The Demon Hunter is out of the fight, so this is the best position possible for WFZ. But how many webs does he have left? The Destroyer is down to 50%. We do have no mana anymore, despite the great inventory. But yeah, the Fiends are taking the shots on the Huntress and they're all falling. The army of Foggy is all over the place. The heroes in the Destroyer, they take care. He saves the Destroyer with 160. And the Demon Hunter is about to fall again. Needs to be staffed out. The staff is ready. There's an info potion and a heal potion. But that one is on cooldown as well. Foggy is losing his entire army. Will he lose his expansion as well? He's down 15 supply. Mercenaries. Are they his savior now? The entire ground army is gone. Nope! He doesn't even try. GG. And WFZ takes map number 1. Foggy needs to win 2 games in a row to follow his big idol Moon into the winner bracket semifinal. And so far, yeah, that was a weird tactic. I mean, the early game was decent, right? The map in general, very good for the Night Elves. For the Undead. So much to creep. And the next one is Echo. Foggy, he oftentimes struggles in the early hours of a tournament. And then he strikes back. Will it be the same here today, April 21st? 2018. For WFZ, man, his year was not good at all. He dropped in the group stages in every single tournament. This is the first tournament where he makes it into the playoffs. He got eliminated first at GCS. His team was last at New Year's Cup. In Seer Cup, he only survived 1 round. He lost both games at Doyu and Ottomats, losing this without a single win. In AWL, he's eliminated as well in the first round. Only Color Cup seems to be going decent for him. Yeah, this Fairy Dragon strategy did not work. Of course, Moon played it against 1-2-0 and made it work. Maybe Foggy again too inspired by Moon. And yeah, the Destroyer was up all the time, so not a big chance. Echo Isles is his map choice. And again, the brown color, man. Why would you do that? The stats are once again good for Foggy, but 2 maps in a row, where one of them is WFZ's map choice. Hard. Certainly hard. We have a red undead, and he's starting in the upper left. This is Rufa Zhen from China, starting with ghouls again, and Andrei Korenj from the Ukraine, starting in the upper right in brown, with an archer build this time. This should be normal play now. This could even be a Warden. Foggy and Sonic, the 2 Ukrainian Night Elves, they show how you can play a Warden against Undead, how to make it work. In my opinion, Foggy, the best Warden player in the world, by far at this point. Especially against humans. But on Echo, with a fast level 3. It's a Demon Hunter. Okay. Very, very standard then. I was surprised already that the Engine of War is here at the Ogre, and not at the Mercenary Camp. So very careful play by Foggy as well. We have a DK, we have ghouls, that's no surprise here. We saw the same building position from 1-0 yesterday. Ah, okay, this is maybe safest slaughterhouse here, but you can open up the forest here to place it there.
A town is under siege.
So of course you are aware that Echo Isles is only 1 shop, and especially the run for the Invo Potions will be tricky, but with staffs, Foggy should be able to take care of it. Especially since it's something that hasn't to do with ping too much, except that they compete for it. Then it does. But he's not denying the creeps here, Ring of Protection as a start, and the DK is out as well. Keeps the town portal, gets a rod, gets the circlet, and goes for archers and wisps now. Ghoul is scouting this. Did I say grunt before? Oh, of course I meant ghouls. So this Moonwell is very hurt. 21 supply trick again. To have one additional wisp. 4 more lumber. But yeah, it's Skelly time. And it's time for harassment. How fast is the tech of WFZ this time? 4, 5 ghouls on the field. Could need some more. But he does have the resources now, or at least the lumber. So he can pull the ghouls whenever he wants now. Tier 2 tech on the way. Quite fast. Certainly faster than in game 1. It's actually the same speed as the Night Elf. What is... Okay, hiding was there. So far, the only experience is on the Demon Hunter, but that's fairly normal. Well, yeah, he decided to go for Coil first, right? No aura. So the mana burn is justified.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he burns into the ground. Well, WFZ is creeping. Will take a little damage, but send them back to Blight so they can heal up. That's normal. Foggy, don't forget your Huntress Hall. Of course, we are a little biased here, as always, when Foggy is fighting China. Or Korea. So, 5 ghoul army. It's not aggressive at all, right? This is a lot. There seems to be a lot of creeping.
Are under attack.
And if Foggy distracts, and if Foggy keeps him from level 3, then it's already an accomplishment. You can always catch up, basically, with the Demon Hunter, especially once you have bears, and then creeping is just ridiculous. But of course, this takes some time. Huntress Hall, there it is, in time. Most likely a Tavern hero this time, as the Huntress Hall is a little later. But he didn't kill a ghoul in the early, so a lot of resources for WFZ. And a big meat shield. Like, not one by one, but all combined, they provide a good meat shield. And this is what you need for the big first fight. But again, a very, very calm opening. I think this will change. This could even be a Naga second for WFZ. He loves to play her. And this is risky with Foggy. Creeps are woken up. He has boots, but no staff. Coil against mana burn, but no, Demon Hunter gets it easily and just walks out. This act by the DK didn't work at all, so I'm quite surprised that he gets through with his unpunished. Double Engine of Lore. So this time it's Dryads, it's Bears, and Wufajan at the Tavern. Could be, or should be the Naga. There we go.
The player's forces are under attack.
And the 5 ghouls. Slaughterhouse is coming plus tier 3. The first little power spike. But Foggy has a panda. Going in for the late game. And is creeping already. Berserker for him as well. So he should have good damage. It's 4 archers and the Berserker. Plus the Breath of Fire. Plus the Demon Hunter right clicks. I'm very sure he can defend this.
The player's forces are
there shouldn't
under
be
attack.
like, there shouldn't be a kill at all. Especially since there's no coil. No tier 3 tech yet. He has the resources again. Nice first Breath of Fire. The Demon Hunter is not in this fight at the moment. Ah, there he is. Sorry, missed it. Yeah, they're trading skills, trading mana, which is of course nice for the undead, since statues will replenish mana throughout the entire game, while the Night Elf has to use its Moon Juice and he wants to use them to heal him up. But it's nighttime, so they are regenerating. Good hits against the Naga with a hurt Naga. You don't want to pick a fight, but good micro by WFZ as well, saving all the ghouls. And an early sacrificial hit. Okay. Now we have the tier 3. Foggy on the way to bears. No signs of an expansion yet, but finally the panda gets to creep. Gets closer to level 2. This Demon Hunter packing a punch, especially like a well-equipped Demon Hunter against ghouls, is such a blessing. You just cut through them like
a player's forces are under attack.
And that's what I mean, like, Night Elves can catch up in creeping. So if you give up your creeping to delay the high levels of the undead, always. 3-2, and there's the X. How fast will this be scouted? Foggy knows that WFZ is here, he knows that he got the invul.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have got like, double lots of haste already. This is gonna be great for the Lich, who's coming obviously. Plus Destroyer upgrade. Do we have Frenzy already? No. Maybe he needs some lumber. Fiends even. Foggy should be in fighting shape soon. He has Reju. There's a ring on the ground. Not really too important.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the big consumable ended up on Foggy's side as well, obviously, as we saw on the marketplace. Okay, now Ghoul Princess. Wisp sees this. Sacrifices his life for valuable information. This is level 3 Panda, and this creep spot at the moment is super important for Foggy. Kind of illusion as well. Can be dispelled, but as long as it's not dispelled and it's on bears, it's a very nice utility item. Ring of Regeneration on the Naga is okay, but he was hoping for a claw. First Engine of Wind is coming for
a player's forces are under
the
attack.
Hippogriffs, and the expansion is up as well. The clock is ticking for the undead. Oh, Tome of Experience. That is great. It's enough for the level up. Oh, 1 XP point. So 3, 3, 1. Dryads can of course scout now since they are so fast and there's no way to slow them. So Foggy's getting ready. He started this creep. Ooh, this Berserker. Not in fighting shape at all. And this is a miss rally on the bear. I mean, Reju, yeah, but can be intercepted. Ooh, he's lucky. He's lucky that the WFZ is a little hesitant. But there's not a single gold point mined from this. Triple kill on the Wisps. And Foggy has to engage. If this expansion falls, his chances in the winner bracket are falling. The hippos are dispelled immediately. He knew this can't be real. And it isn't. Only 2 Dryads plus the Berserker as an anti-air. But the Demon Hunter has an orb as well. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, countered by a Heal Scroll immediately. But was it the only one? I think so. There is another invul, but that's about it. Level 2 on the Lich though. And the Destroyer with Mana Man. They are plowing through these bears so far. The bear, oh, double kill. Nice on the ghouls. I was just about to say, they're still up. But only like 2 of them. No, it's not good. 38 supply against 50. A perfectly timed push against the expansion. The Panda is out of mana. The Demon Hunter is good, but he's low. Can get a kill on the Destroyer, maybe. That would be 5 supply to finally get something. Oh, but Nova and CP out on the bear. Great job by WFZ. He got 1 Destroyer in the end. He is mining a little. only a little. I think without the destroyer kill, you can call it GG. But now the ghouls are gone. All the damage will land on the air.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's again only one engine of wind, right? This is not ideal. He's going for another shop, but it's the... Yeah, he has 3 production buildings, so...
Town is under siege.
It is quite fast to get the army back, but now he has to mine. He has to buy some time for this expansion, but WFZ will not allow this. Foggy has to re-engage. And with 2 fiends, of course, there's always going to be weapons. Aiming for a hero focus. Naga is low. Lich is low. There's a TP on the decay. And the Demon Hunter, man. He has no... Oh, there's a staff, but he's not staffing! First hero down. There was no cooldown. This was just a mistake. And without mana burn, and without the right clicks, without the orb, free reign for WFZ. Saves this fiend. This is not Foggy in tip-top shape. He was watching so many replays, and WFZ is finally breaking his Night Elf curse, as it seems. 5 1-2 losses this year against Undead. Against Night Elf, I'm sorry. And he could finally break this. Demon Hunter is back from the tavern, needs the redo instantly. Repair will of course be denied by Nova and Fork Lightning. He's trying though. Breath of Fire into the backline, but he's fully committing to this. Actually, the repair works, so this is free damage at the moment for Foggy, but the big abomination and soaking up damage. But the Expo is still alive. If he can get the Destroyer, then the Bears are a lot better. He gets a massive Breath of Fire. Can he capitalize? Demon Hunter is still taking care of this Destroyer. 1 or 2 more hits and then he's down. But the last bear is down as well. The Panda is in focus fire. Destroyer falls. He gets rid of the statue as well. Foggy cleaning house here with a strong demon. Ah, now the Destroyer survived. The one who lives. And he's actually healing up with a Dispel. Nice micro by WFZ, but he can't get the job done. Finally the Fiends are gone. Or at least one of the 2 Fiends is gone. Nice coils as well though. Those Destroyer saves. So important. How often did he dispel to heal? 3 times. And it was just these 20, 30 HP that kept him alive. And now the 2 Obsidian statues are there for full healing. And the coil is there thanks to the mana regen. Foggy is re-engaging, maybe for the last time in his winner bracket life. Drunken Haze for the mischance, but the focus on the Demon Hunter is too strong. He's outfight immediately. And by now the Moon Juice must be empty. He has no lumber anymore, so he can't really repair. He's trying to. He's throwing in the damage. He almost got this A-bomb. Important mana burn here. Foggy is fighting for dear life. If he loses this, he's in the lower bracket. Nobody wants that. WFZ throwing this away. He's going for the DK, forcing a town portal. Is there boots? Yes, he has boots on the Demon Hunter, so the DK has to portal out. Good mana burn. He kills him! He kills the first hero, and he keeps his expansion up. Immediate buyback. He had the resources saved for this, but a little time to breathe. For Foggy, but time to breathe is always time to heal. Time heals all wounds, so do Obsidian statues. Once again, reliant on mercs. Foggy in the ropes. Everything healthy except this A-bomb, but now double normal damage. Is there mana still? No coil. 1 Nova. No inventory though. No potion. And the Panda is in trouble. And he stabs him out. So now the Demon Hunter is on his own. Trying to go for the Naga, but she had an Invo potion. These massive breaths of fire, man. They are helping out Foggy so much. Level 3 on the Lich. What an upgrade. Just from fighting. Redo again, not dispelled. Everything is about to fall here. And this time he gets the Destroyer. No magic damage anymore. What a clutch coil! But nothing to save the Naga, except this TP. He doesn't swap it. Second hero kill for Foggy. But
god.
What a game. Non-stop fighting. That was the last Nova. We have no Coil and no Naga. He's blocking himself with the A-bombs. Is he blocking the Demon Hunter as well? Double kill for Foggy. The Panda is back. He taps out. What a defense. Unbelievable. Foggy was almost out. This fighting spirit is unhuman. I'm losing my mind. How did he hold this? We always wonder about TH and Infi, how they are doing it, but this was next level, man. But WFZ has to win this, like... He has to win this, there's no way. He had him. Oh man. Strong, strong demon. Strong, strong panda. And that he didn't kill the expansion with 2 A-bombs, I think was a massive mistake. Boys, this is exhausting. And girls, obviously. And again, it is a third mapper, or a 3 mapper for WFZ against Night Elf. For the 6th time in a row, he could lose the 6th series against Night Elf this year with 1-2. When he already had it. I think he lost the DK on purpose to continue the push with his 2 A-bombs. But then he retreated with the entire army, so it was really weird to do that, I think. Either he TPs or he stays aggressive with the army. Foggy, the fan favorite, started a comeback against all odds. Will it be enough? This is the 2nd series this year. Oh no, actually, the 1st series this year. Last time they met was at GCS, where Foggy won 1-2. Could be the same again. Thank you, Jellyfish, for 1 year of resubbing, man. Keep up the good work, he says. Thank you very much. Keep up the subbing, I guess. And Ranswick has subscribed as well. Keep in mind, you get replay packs for all of our casts if you are part of the sub squad here at Back to Warcraft. Support Twitch, support this little project if you feel like it. So, AI, we've seen it before. Moon was playing Lin here and was successful. Foggy plays WFZ here and could follow his big idol into the semi-final. It's decision time and the momentum is clearly on the Ukrainian side. Could be the 2nd winner bracket semi-final for Foggy in a row in Chinese competition after Automats Cup, where he finished 2nd. Didn't win the GCS qualifiers though, that was Hawk. He was defeated after a long and exhausting day. But now he's fresh. As I said, he always needs some time to warm up. So we saw it many times that he lost the first map, but then just did it. Foggy, like Nike, just do it. And I would love to cast Moon versus Foggy tomorrow, because tomorrow is time for the winner bracket semi-final. as well as the lower bracket of round 1. Foggy's creeping starts. Should not deny it, but he's taking care. Hide him in a bad position. Oh, now he picks it up, lots of pace. Sweet. DK again, the aggressor. Old school. But again with the coil. I wonder why, because you can't really steal something yet. I mean, you can with creeping, I understand that. To fasten up your creeping, use a coil. But what does he really want to steal? I mean, Native is not creeping too much now. Gets another archer and then moves over to the orange spot or the expansion. Yeah, creeping simultaneously. Again, losing a bit of HP, send the ghouls back. That's fair. But you need the aura, for sure, to compete against Night Elf. As fast as possible on AI. It is very fast level 2. You can creep this with ghouls as well. So as long as your Ogre Magi doesn't get stolen, everything is fine. Ring of Protection again. He is the Lord of the Rings. Is it boots time already? Yes, wow. Foggy putting big emphasis on this boots, so a lot of aggression as it seems. Also 2 archers. Do you have more? Yeah, 3 archers. No Hunter's Hall.
A player's forces
more
are under
archers and
attack.
no Hunter's Hall. Oh, Foggy is playing weird shit again. I think it's too many archers, right? For a normal play. He could still build the Hunter's Hall and would be in time. We have to look out for it. Okay, he's not producing more archers, so 4 is still okay. And there's the Hunter's Hall. Okay, okay.
Player's forces
False
are under
alarm.
attack.
This is the normal build. And he actually... Okay, there is no coil. He just didn't decide what to skill. So there's no coil yet. Since he's not level 2, but this is almost impossible to prevent. Foggy's trying though. If he gets all 3, it would be sick. Graveyard is in time as well. But the presence from this Demon Hunter actually keeps him from creeping. And buys so much time. Engine of War is moving over to the null spot. He doesn't want to commit. Again, the question is Naga or Panda second. He's already at the tavern, so making sure he gets this as fast as possible. Therefore, it could be a Naga. But since he's ready to creep, I'd rather say it's a Panda. And it is a Naga. Almost surrounded against the trees. So Naga is sicko against ghouls. Early on. Like from level 1 on. Nice dodge again. And great against fiends. Later on she falls off. So you'd really like to get 1 or 2 kills now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Engine of War. No tier 3 yet. Only on that side we see finally level 2. Slaughterhouse Lich second and tier 3. So prioritizing the Lich a little here compared to the other maps. Foggy didn't want to fight in the undead base, obviously. Oh, the score is wrong. Why is nobody highlighting me if the score is wrong? Sorry. Because I should be professional and see this myself. You were right, guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again on this map we will most likely see hippos later. Especially since there's a laboratory and zeppelins are possible. Hippogriff is always nice. But so far, no Engines of Wind. Just Dryads. Item here, Mana Stone. Perfect drop. On the other side we see a Wand of the Wind. Also great. There's not too much to spell. And there's Roar and Reju. So very unlikely to see that Cyclone dispelled. Or it creates space for the other two spells.
A player's forces are under attack.
Watcher Ward's in a nice position. Here sees so much good warding. There's no Boneyard. Haven't seen Worms this game. Also, I think maybe a mistake on Echo. Claws for the Lich are nice. And there's the win. Oh, it's the shop actually. Very late shop. Engine of Force making his way over to the expansion. This matchup revolves around the Night Elf expansion. If you get it up, you are in a fantastic spot. There's a very, very good chance that the undeads tear it down right when it's up, so you can't cancel it. You don't get gold from it. The Panda was one of the two saviors. Can the Naga fill the same role? It's certainly harder for her. But it is the expansion. Before the first bear, before tier 3. And that is when the power spike comes in for the undead. Tier 3 is ready. Destroyer upgrade coming. Again, later Frenzy. But it is at this point understandable. He always goes Fiend, one more Fiend before Frenzy.
A player's forces are
kind of
under
weird.
attack.
Creepjack. This Red Drake will not finish and Foggy has to evacuate. He wants to get this item so bad and he's... No! The Lich stole it! And the item is on the ground. Demon Hunter picks it up. Scourge Bone Chime, so important for the bears, but he can cancel this expansion. Like, there's no way that he holds this. And WFZ pulls the trigger and buys himself more time. With the kill on the Wisp, he has to send a new one, delaying this expansion even further. Kills the static defense, which is the Ancient of War. Which is the Ancient of War. Tier 3 is ready. Master Bears are ready. Scourge Bone Chimes for the Bears is ready. One Destroyer is ready as well, and Frenzy is there too. So, where is the Ancient of Wind? Or will he play it Dryads only? Very tanky Demon Hunter with +11. No Boneyard still. WFZ playing this without Worms. He's trying it again. Distracting this time. But is there enough anti-air? The bear arrives late, so the start isn't too great. Healing being used. Nice Cyclone to get rid of that Lich damage. And the Overcorruption long range call to kill that bear. But it doesn't look too good. He killed a few ghouls. He kills another one with the Fork Lightning. If he kills all ghouls and ends this fight, I think it's nice. But there's too much damage! Staff out with 6 HP with a Chinese ping. But again, losing the bears. The Destroyers reign supreme. And it's time to cancel this again. Second time in a row. Great timings.
A town is under siege.
How's the Moonju situation? Oh, horrible.
Players' forces are under attack.
Very, very, very horrible. It's daytime as well. Turns nighttime soon. WFZ is getting ready for the Boneyard. Or just for the Shade. Could also just for the Shade. 3-3-1 heroes. Naga second. Third. 3-2 only here. He's getting 3-3, so Fork Lightning is a better choice now. And we'll just grill the remaining ghouls.
A town is under siege.
We'll arrive a little later. The Demon Hunter needs this shop. He has no potion. He only has Reju to work with, and there's Destroyers dispelling it immediately. He needs to get rid of one of the Destroyers. Fork Lightning hits hard and he gets 2 kills. But on the cost of a bear. More kills. Not close to level 4 though. Foggy's life on the line. He's fighting in his own base, but this time without an expansion. Nuke on the Demon Hunter dispels the Reju again. The bears are just they're just buying time. They're not accomplishing anything. And the Demon Hunter falls. This Demon Hunter falls, and so does Foggy. Well-timed attacks by WFZ should help him here. He has something at the tavern, but not the necessary resources. That also takes time. 40 supply versus 56. He's holding on, but he's losing a production building. On Echo Isles, when he came back, he had 3 production buildings and an expansion. Now he doesn't even have a hero anymore! And WFZ is breaking his Night Elf curse. Finally, the first win against the Sentinel in 2018 for him. After 1-2s in a row, he is able to defeat his opponent. He is able to make it into the winner bracket semifinal, where he will face Moon tomorrow. Foggy is not eliminated. He has another shot. He's down in the lower bracket against... to be honest, I don't know. Either the loser of Infi and Lucifer or Chimiko and TH. So either human or undead. I think that's pretty okay for him. I think every matchup is okay for him at this point. So you sent your energy. It wasn't enough. Today, WFZ was the better player. And this timing of the expansion, I don't really know. It contradicts everything, basically. You are still waiting for Master. You are waiting for your orb. And the undead, they get their orbs because the attack is faster. They get Frenzy. They get the Destroyer upgrade. And boom. It's kind of hard to hold against this. Especially when the Engine of War is taking out as well. So I question this timing of the investment. But well played, Foggy. Just WFZ was better. We have another game coming up. It's another winner bracket quarterfinal. We're halfway through, but we have Undead versus Human. And I wrongly said that WFZ is the only remaining Undead in this tournament, which of course wrong, because God is stepping in the ring. It's Lucifer's time versus Infi. Lucifer is the underdog, but we have seen quite some underdog stories recently. So it's going to be cool. In what shape is Infi? Will he play Human? Will he play Orc? We will see in a few minutes. Be right back.
Hey guys, this is Grubby, and you're watching Back to Warcraft.